Are you ready for a wild ride? We're about to tell you the truth about Travis Kelce, the Kansas City Chief. You already know him as the best tight end, but have you ever thought about the secret ingredient that's been making his life so crazy? Hold on to your hats, because Taylor Swift could be the one who changes everything in Kelce's playbook. We're going to get into the juicy details of how the pop star has affected the lives of our favorite football stars. But before we start, please like the video and subscribe so you never miss a new one. It's free, and it really helps us make new content for you to enjoy. Now, we know that these two are having a great time with their new love all over the world, but what's even more interesting? In the story of Taylor Swift's search for a better man, she has found him. It was confirmed by Travis Kelce's coach that Swift is a consistently positive force on the NFL team who brings newfound joy to the tough parts of life, and fans agree. One fan shared an edit and wrote, "A Taylor and Travis edit to Ed Sheeran's Perfect OK. Tonight I really wanted to cry." The defensive backs for the Kansas City Chiefs say that Coach Dave Merritt and Taylor Swift had a positive effect on the team. Merritt stressed on the Sports Shop podcast with recent KMAC that Swift's influence was not bad. In fact, it made everyone more excited, especially Travis Kelce, who seemed much happier. Merritt went into more detail about the team's overall morale, saying that Kelce's positive attitude had a positive effect on everyone else, making the environment more encouraging and motivating. Fears about the team's focus while Swift was getting a lot of attention were put to rest when the Chiefs won the Super Bowl in Las Vegas earlier this year. Merritt said, in a funny way, Taylor Swift won a Super Bowl in her first year in the NFL. Merritt also added to the ongoing discussion about how much screen time was given to Taylor Swift when she went to games. He told the critics, "There were so many people who hated that she was on TV that, you know what, now that you're with Travis, you're part of our family. That's why you're our little sister. You're family to us." Dave pointed out that Swift first went to games quietly, walking into the stadiums without making a big deal out of it until the cameras turned their attention to her. He talked about those times and said, when she started to come around, it was in private before the camera turned the camera on her. No one really knew she was going into the stadiums. Dave, on the other hand, made it clear that he thought Swift's presence made the team atmosphere better. Even though some people didn't like seeing her on TV, Dave thought that Swift became a welcome member of the Chiefs' extended family. According to him, "But when I met her, I felt like she added to what we were trying to do. Since so many people didn't like seeing her on TV, she told them, 'You're part of our family now that you're with Travis. You're our little sister,' or whatever you want to call yourself, you're part of the family." Patrick Mahomes, Kelsey's friend, can't get enough of her, and in an exclusive interview with CBS Mornings, the two-time Super Bowl winner talked about Swift's friendship with Travis Kelce, a teammate, and Brittany Mahomes, Kelsey's wife. "She's the best at what she does, and seeing how she drives and turns into that guy is really cool to hear about and see," Patrick said in the interview. "Now I get to see that through Brittany and Travis's eyes." What did the quarterback say about the early days of Kelce and Swift's relationship? "Everyone stayed away, let's let Kelce do his thing." They started to see Taylor Swift less often though, and Patrick admitted, then he started bringing Taylor around, and he realized how cool of a person she was, and she is, so for us, there were a couple of jokes here and there at the beginning. Soon after, Swift has become an important part of the Chiefs' kingdom. And she's on the team, Patrick said with pride. "It looks like Taylor Swift has not only won people over on stage, but she has also become an official member of the Chiefs' dream team." Let's talk about family feelings now. In those stadium suites, Taylor Swift wasn't just singing by herself. No, she brought her own group, which fit right in with Travis Kelce's group, which includes his mom, Donna Kelsey. You won't believe how her baking has made her the MVP in the hearts of Travis's teammates. It's like a big happy family reunion up there. Yes, you did hear that right. He told the NFL about Taylor's secret weapon on NBC on February 27th. Reed is the head coach. DIY pop stars? I mean, really, who knew Pop-Tarts could help you win on and off the field? Reed made a joke. It was over and she knew where to go. Now we know that Taylor is not only topping the charts, but she's also baking her way into the Chiefs' good friend on the offensive line. That's a slam dunk, or a sweet touchdown in this case, and Tay's teammates love having her on board. People, get ready, because it looks like McCole Hardman Jr. isn't just making waves on the field, his magic is also enchanting Taylor Swift. During Tuesday's episode of the Pivot podcast, the Kansas City Chiefs star talked about his encounter with the pop star at Super Bowl Alua. He said, "She was like, 'Good job, proud of you, good game, man.' It was crazy in Las Vegas, Nevada," giving us a sneak peek at the talk after the game. But wait, things get better. Swift added some magic talk to the mix, and the 25-year-old wide receiver reminded us of a great moment from the season. A party put on by Travis Kelce, his teammate and Taylor Swift's boyfriend. This is where Hardman showed off his wizardry deck of cards, which made the pop queen want more. It looks like magic is being used on more than just the Chiefs' playbook. It's possible for Nicole to pull off tricks that even Taylor Swift can't refuse. Every time she sees me, she talks about it, Nicole Hardman Jr. told the Pivot podcast about Taylor Swift's ongoing interest in his card tricks. Think about this: when Swift praised his game-winning touchdown, she said, "Man, you and these cards, your hands are magical." Hardman must have thought that was pretty cool. Since September, when everyone found out about her relationship with Travis Kelce, who wouldn't? Swift has been going to a lot of Chiefs games, and Hardman says she's not just cool, she's vibes. He says hanging out with her is like hanging out with teammates and their significant others in any other setting. The really cool thing is that he still gets a little starstruck when we leave. "Damn, that's like Taylor Swift," he laughed and admitted it's not his fault. The man is catching touchdowns and doing card tricks for Taylor Swift. It seems that Taylor Swift is not only winning people over with her looks, but also with her cooking. Andy Reid, the head coach of the Chiefs, told Nicole Hardman Jr. about a nice thing Swift did to win over Travis Kelce's teammates behind the scenes. She likes to cook, which is why she made these homemade pop arts for the offensive linemen. Reid let it all out on the PFT Live podcast, and while the results were out, that was it. He laughed and said that Swift knew just how to get the team to work well together. Another interesting fact is that Coach Reid may not have had a chance to try the homemade Pop-Tarts himself, even though Swift was making them behind the scenes. It looks like Taylor Swift's skills go beyond the stage and into the kitchen, which is a coach's nightmare. Everyone wants a piece of her Pop-Tarts, which are a favorite of pop stars. To get Travis Kelce ready for the Super Bowl, Taylor Swift set out to be his biggest fan during the NFL playoffs. Prepare yourself for this storm. In just 1 week, she went from entertaining people at the Grammys in Los Angeles to her Eras tour in Tokyo and then to Las Vegas in a flash. That's dedication on a superhero level, and it goes both ways. To be fair, Kelce also took a plane to Sydney, Australia, to see one of Swift's shows. You might have heard of people crossing oceans for love, but there's more. Then he went back to keep the party going with his teammates in Las Vegas. That's right, these two are changing what it means to be long distance. It heard from a source saying Taylor and Travis are both very busy right now, but they are making time for each other, and their relationship fans promise that they will stay until the end. One person wrote, "Why all don't have to like Travis or any of Taylor's boyfriends, but praying for their relationships to end so you can feel right about something is really weird, terrible behavior." So what do you think? Share your thoughts in the box below. If you liked this video, click subscribe and bell to be the first to see my next video.